Hello guys, OzMan here. This is Golden Goblins versus Vatang. Vatang is a level 11 South Korean clan. Who has put their war log up. This wasn't up when we were warring them. We can have a quick scroll. So they've lost to us. Looks like they had a tough time versus a Chinese clan. I'm pretty sure they beat One Hive not all that long ago. They lost to Dragonflower. Strange logic. Dragonflower never beats One Hive, but these guys did. It must have been over 3.5 months ago. I'm pretty sure they beat One Hive when One Hive had their bad stretch where they lost like 9 or 10 wars in a row. Anyway, war results. It was another perfect war for Golden Goblins. Even the guys in our clan are saying like miners need nerfing. It's just silly. Yeah, a bit too easy, I think. They had some really good bases. They did manage to clear all our 9s pretty early. This is no slouch, this clan. They're good. They missed a few of the 10s. They got me pretty early. Their number 5 was pretty beast. They did triple our top base. Okonga felt the wrath of miners, I believe. I'll run a few from this. I'm just going to pick them at random. I was in the war. I'm recording this on my mini account because my main's in Invictus Prime and I couldn't be asked switching devices. We'll just pick some at random. We'll start with Rob. Rob is taking on number 28. This is a fairly low level Town Hall 9. About to get smacked in under 2 minutes by a max attack level Town Hall 9. So giants in this was, I believe, just possibly, I'm not sure, these giants in this war were all max level 8 giants. I'll tell you in a second. I'm still visually impaired as to the difference between 7 and 8 without zooming in too much. The new level 8 giants are just silly. Very good at Town Hall 10 killing with some healers on them. I think this strategy could almost become useful at Town Hall 10 with a couple of free spells and a few Valks or something in there. Anyway, his bowlers have walked pretty much, but they're going to stay alive because there's just not a lot hitting on that side. King's tanked for most of it, and though he's sort of lost the bowler bit of his attack, his giants are absolutely still full health, and the hogs that have come in from sort of 3 o'clock and 7 have shredded all the defenses. The hogs did go down to skellies and bombs, but really 30 queens still left up, and his king is on a sliver of health and is now dead, but 95%. This is wrecked. Well done, Rob. I'll try and do a bit of a diverse look at this. Killing Craze, this is a attack your mirror attack, 23 on 23, and it's going to be a fairly similar strategy. I did just forget to check to see if those were max giants. We'll see in this one. I think these are max giants. Promise I'll look. So they're going to head straight into the enemy queen. The bowlers actually are the kill squad in this. And once the giants bust through that wall, there's 2 poisons down ready just to deal with the CC of death. I always still find taking that on the fly can be tricky if shit doesn't go where it's supposed to go, and that baby dragon wrecks like all your giants. But when things kind of have a big compartment like that to split up in, baby dragon's not doing as much damage as it could. So the sort of dead spot in this base taking a ton of fire. And while everything is taking fire in the core, the hogs can just sneak in around the outside. Loses a few to springs, but really that, yes. Killing Craze apparently didn't want those heal spells. We'll fast forward the last 34 seconds. So this attack is just, in my opinion, silly at the moment. Adding giants, which were not max, obviously, because the bowlers were in the CC. Oz, you are a bit thick sometimes. I don't know if it's worth... Well, you can't at Town Hall 9, can you? I might not even speak through the rest of this. Let's have a look at... We'll skip a little higher up the map. That would have been a dip. That would have been a dip. Galen here. This is Town Hall 10. Ooh, well, we'll call it Town Hall 10. Galen's obviously gone 10.5. But the level 1 Warden shouldn't make this attack too much different. We'll see how he uses it. There's obviously no ability. So Queen walk in from the northern portion of the base. This is going to be an air attack. There's no Valkyries or anything that I can see. I would assume it's another hound in the CC. Possibly not. We'll find out. So he's going to rely a lot on his Queen here to get a big portion of this base, take out an Inferno Tower, and he's going to need his king possibly for the second air defense that he'll want. So CC is about to be pulled. He's going to freeze the Expo and the Inferno. It's like a pre-poison, pre-rage. He's got some skellies on him, but the Inferno goes down. 3 Valks, baby dragon, and a barb should go down quick enough. Under rage, she gets through that. Now the king has been put down at 9 o'clock. He's just going to tank the outside of the base, take a bit of pressure off the queen. She's been raged up anyway to deal with the enemy queen, and the jump spell is going to take her into the portion of the base where she can access the second air defense. A couple of sweepers in this. If he gets both of those down, he's going to be left with 16 loons, a few minions, and definitely 2 hounds to deal with. Say 60% of the base, but there's only half a dozen decent defenses left. Warden on air, fantastic. Level 1 Warden here on display. The first hound's going to pop pretty much instantly, soaked up a couple of the air mines. A few of the air bombs went down to pups, or soaked up by pups. So it was 3 hounds. He's still got 4 loons in the bag. This second Inferno doesn't have anything but a haste spell. So he's going to rely on speed just to force his way through that wizard tower and the Inferno. And the back end loons come onto that archer tower, and he's not lost many loons at this point. Warden going mental, and we're on cleanup. Galen's queen walks are absolutely sick. Let's see, K-Puck on 8, not sure. Let's show Hergoth on 7. This should be what we were talking about earlier, just in terms of miners and how miners can be used. This is a 10.5, he's attacking. I don't see an eagle. If anyone spots an eagle, call the bird sanctuary. Terrible joke. So yeah, Queen's going to come in here with the king, ideally taking out the air defense just to get the queen safe with healers. That Inferno Tower is going to be a target, and the CC has popped a few Teslas. Where the wall breakers have been deployed, they have given access to the sort of 3 o'clock compartment as well. And he's already got miners going in. That is 30 miners in a pack with the warden. And the queen has kind of funneled them down the sort of right hand, the eastern side of the base. Gonna head for the Inferno Tower quite quickly. The warden ability used and a heal spell. And now they sort of split up into packs. Has he lost his queen? I cannot see his queen. I think we're just onto a warden. No, his queen is there. I'm just blind. Struggling today, lads. This warden's gonna get healed up. Queen's on full health anyway and trailing behind, not getting hit by much. And the sort of anti-clockwise path that these miners have taken have walked them through all the bombs already. They've already sort of passed through everything. So he's already got minions down to help clean up around the outside. Everything's targeting these miners. There's probably 20 of them left. Maybe one bomb spot. And it wouldn't even matter at this point because his 10 warden probably still deal with a cannon and a wizzy tower. And the queen's gonna catch up if she gets through this wall. That's Hergoth. I'll keep this one fairly short and sweet, guys. I'll show maybe one more from the top. Let's see who we got. Dave the Special, King D. Let's show the top base. 29 miners on a fully maxed Town Hall 11, borrowing the new Archer Towers. So I'm not sure that last update, new Archer Tower level, new Giants, I don't mind. I don't see why they need to make every update a mega update. So a lot of complaining about Supercell doesn't care and blah, blah, blah. You don't want to change the game completely every couple months. Small tweaks. I would assume everything's going to get this sort of white clad Town Hall 11 defense over the next little while. So every time they do that, they'll probably drop a troop in there or something, which works. What I was getting at was I'm not sure if it's done anything to the war weights. I would assume we'll find out in the next couple of days. So King D has forced his way in. This is straight onto one Inferno Tower, Max King, who's going to need a poison. And going to get the Eagle, which is important, we shall say. The CC's been pulled, poison down for that, rage that up. These guys were pretty consistent with their CCs, to be fair, having 3 Valkyries and a baby dragon in, I don't know, 75% of the CCs was fairly predictable. A lot of these were, I think a couple of these were fresh. I can check in a second, but. So the pathing's been made so the miners can just come in from 3 o'clock and they will head up to sort of 12 o'clock. The Inferno Tower is going to go down, so the miners are pretty much safe under heal from those wizzies. Few have strayed outside the base, but they're with the warden up top. It's anything that gets in trouble, he can use that warden ability. The other ones are just going to keep getting healed. There's a freeze down for that second Inferno. Still got a full health queen. King's on a wall. And counterclockwise seems to be the theme of the minor attacks. So really not a lot left. 13 seconds. I didn't check the time on this, but that is fairly quick for a max 11 to go down. Bit of a push with the queen and the kill squad, but silly good. So yeah, war result 90 to 83. Vatang, thank you very much. I'm sure we'll meet again. I think what was it, 115 days or something. That red line, it's gonna sting. It's gonna be there for a while. 115 days ago we wore these guys, and they were good then. 111, 115. It's fairly similar. Yeah. Thanks for